Okay, hello my friends and welcome back to Move with Jasmine. For those of you that I haven't had the opportunity of connecting with yet, hello, my name is Jasmine and today I'm going to be taking you through a Power Vinyasa Level 2 intermediate practice. So for today's class, you do not need any specific props, just a yoga mat, and we're going to get started right away, kneeling on the heels. So finding a position with a tall, long spine, resting the palms on the lap, and taking a moment to close down the eyes as you settle into your practice. Relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw, and softening the shoulders. Imagining the belly is like a big balloon, filling it up with each inhale, and allowing it to empty completely with each exhale. Keeping the eyes closed on the next inhale, reach the arms up nice and high. And on the exhale, take prayer hands to the forehead and inviting you to set an intention for today's class. A word or a theme that you would like to cultivate from this moment moving forwards. Once you have that intention in your mind's eye, slowly release the arms by the sides and flutter the eyes open if they have been closed. Find your tabletop position. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. On the inhale, lean slightly forward, and on the exhale, slightly back. Just warming up the wrists here, inhaling to come forward, exhaling to come back. Inhale, stillness and center. Fingertips face away from the body, wrists face in, rock from side to side. You're welcome to stay rather linear or find maybe some figure eights or a non-linear motion to warm up the wrists. On the next inhale, find stillness and center. One final variation, flip the palms to face up, fingertips face towards the body, gently rock forward and back. If this is too much for the wrists, you can always inch those knees in a little bit closer to take the weight off. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you sway back. On the next inhale, find stillness in your neutral tabletop. Drop the belly down, take the gaze towards the sky. Exhale, round through the spine, gaze towards the belly. Cat-cow, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, find stillness and center. Focus on that right foot, lift it up towards the sky as you arch through the back, tiger pose. Exhale, nose and knee together. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep going. On the next inhale, meet at the very top. lengthen out that right leg long behind you. And then slowly drop the right foot down, finding a half downward facing dog as you pedal into and out of that right calf. Synchronize breath and movement. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, send the hips back. On the next inhale, drop that left knee down, turn the left toes away from the body, and then come into a supported side plank as you reach the right arm high to the sky and take the gaze to follow. Bring your mindful awareness towards the right hand. Bring thumb and index finger to touch, hand mudra. You're welcome to stay as you are, or find a gentle back bend as you allow that right arm to trail behind you. Inhale, right arm comes up nice and high to the sky, and then exhale, right arm over right ear as you lift up that right leg, creating one straight line from the right toes to the right fingertips. On the exhale, pull elbow and knee together. Inhale, getting big. Exhale, squeeze. Keep going. Trying to keep that arm and leg up nice and high and really squeezing the core every time you draw the knee and elbow together. We're here for 2 and 1. Meet nice and big. Holding here for 5. A little bit higher through that leg for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Lower down all the way, finding all fours. Inhale as you drop the belly down, gaze to the sky. Exhale as you round through the spine, gaze towards the belly. On the next inhale, maybe you lean slightly forward as you arch. And on the exhale, lean slightly back as you round. Dramatized cat-cow. On the next inhale, find stillness in center, and left leg lifts up nice and high, tiger pose. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, rise. Keep going. Inhale, meet at the top. Exhale, lengthen out that left leg nice and long. Drop the left toes down, half downward facing dog. Feeling a nice stretch in that left calf as well as the shoulders. Slowly drop the right knee down, keeping that left foot nice and long. Turn the right toes further to the right and come into that supported side plank. Focus on that left hand. Find the hand mudra of thumb and index finger connected. Gentle back bend as that left arm trails behind you. Breathe into the left side body, that left armpit. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, left arm over left ear, left leg lifts. Pull elbow and knee together on the exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Keep going. For 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, find length, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly find your tabletop position. Right away, walk the hands forward, find Anahatasana, gesture of the heart, puppy pose. Option to come up on the fingertips for a deeper stretch in those shoulders. Exhale, plant the palms, plant the forearms in one smooth motion. Slide yourself forward, Sphinx pose. Pelvis presses down, tops of the feet press down into the mat. Palms are wide. Imagine you're pulling that mat in towards you to draw the heart nice and open. You can also take the gaze high to the sky, lifting the chin up. Stay as you are, or take the palms a little bit further towards the corners of your mat and prop up on those elbows, long arms, seal pose. Exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, hands by the upper ribs, and take those hips back for a brief downward facing dog. One breath here. And a breath out. Right away, find your full first downward facing dog. Moment here to pedal the heels, maybe swing the hips as you do that. Beginning to pick up the pace and fire up the muscles a little bit more. On the inhale, come forward, find your high plank. Head, hips, and heels in one straight line. Pause. Micro bend in the elbows. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the bum. Exhale, downward facing dog. We repeat that twice more. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Hold here. Exhale, downward facing dog. We have one more round. Inhale, come forward. And hold. Good. Dropping the knees if you need to. We lower all the way to the belly for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze towards the hands, bend through the knees, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, cross the arms, let the head hang heavy. Decompress the spine. Exhale, release the palms down, bend through the knees, and roll up one vertebrae at a time like a ragdoll. Inhale, arms come up at the top. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right foot back, and then the left. Once again, we lower for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Bend through the right knee, heel to glute. Hold here. Inhale, square the hips, straighten that right leg. Right knee kisses right elbow. Inhale, rise. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale, rise. Right foot steps through in between the palms. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Gaze towards the right. Left elbow meets right leg. Stay as you are or tuck those back toes under and lift up the back leg. On the exhale, slowly release the left knee down and come back through to center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, plant the palms, lift up that back knee once again, step to the top of your space. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer hands come through. Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, left foot steps back, and then the right. Lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, heart opener. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, heel to glute. Inhale, straighten the back leg, square the hips, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, lift. Left foot steps through. Back knee comes down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Right elbow meets left leg. Stay as you are, or lift the back knee up. Back knee drops down. If it's lifted, come back through to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the palms. Lift up that back knee. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides. Mountain pose. Take a breath in and a breath out. Heel toe the feet all the way together. Inhale, chair pose. Stay exactly as you are. Try and sink a little bit lower, bringing the weight into the heels. This is too much for the arms. You can always bring prayer hands through to heart center. Find little baby pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. This time, grab hold of the big toes with the peace fingers as you try and pull yourself a little bit deeper. You can also grab hold of the ankles or even slide the hands underneath the feet for the deepest variation. Active forward fold. Release any grip of those feet. And slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, like a rag doll, once again. Inhale, arms up at the top. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Once again, find that chair pose. This time, prayer hands come through to heart center right away. Gaze towards the right, bring the left elbow on the right knee, twisted chair pose. Listen carefully, gaze towards the floor, lift up on those left tippy toes. And once you feel stable and ready, shoot that left leg all the way back. It's okay if it takes more than one step into your twisted runner's lunge. Gaze towards the floor on the inhale. Come forward all the way through to your high runner's lunge. Exhale, hands come on the hips. We lower down 90-90 with both knees and lift up. Just a couple of lunges here. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep going. Meet at the very bottom. Find some baby pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High runner's lunge, straighten that back leg. Exhale, plant the palms down. An option to move into a regular down dog or a 3-legged dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank, maybe on 3 legs. And move through your flow. On the exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, bend through the knees, gaze towards the hands, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Right elbow meets left knee, twisted chair. Gaze to the floor, lift up that right heel and step it back. One smooth motion if you can. Inhale, high runner's lunge. Exhale, hands come on the hips and we lower down for our lunges and lift. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Synchronizing breath and movement. Hips squared forwards. For 2 and 1. Meet at the bottom, baby pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the arms up, high runner's lunge. Exhale, plant the palms down. Send that left foot back. Find a regular down dog or a 3-legged dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, maybe with those 3 legs. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Bend through the knees, gaze towards the top of your space. Step or hop your way to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Take a pause here. Feel the heartbeat. Notice the breath. Notice your energy. Reconnect with your intention from the beginning of class. Slowly finding mountain pose when you're ready. Good. Rooting through that left foot, slowly begin to lift the right knee up towards the chest as you grab hold of the shin with both hands. Roll out the ankle here. And take those rotations in the opposite direction. Good. Slowly find stillness with that right ankle. And then grab hold of the right knee just with that left hand as you send the right arm behind you. You're welcome to stay as you are, or advanced option, grab the outer edge of that right foot with the left hand as you extend that right leg nice and long. We're falling. Any little wobbles are welcome. This is just a practice, my friends. Good. Using the help of your hands, slowly begin to grab hold of that leg and find your tree pose. Prayer hands can come to heart center, or you can lift those arms up nice and high, finding lots of length through the spine wherever you are. Good. Right away, slowly bring the knee to the midline of the body. And then send the right leg back, finding your warrior three. Balancing just on that left leg, right leg is behind you, arms are by the sides, gaze is focused. Begin to bend generously through that base left knee as you send the right toes behind you. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, warrior two. Back foot at 90 degrees, gaze through the front middle finger, shoulders soft. Inhale, right arm behind the back, left arm overhead, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands to frame that front foot and find a three-legged dog or a regular down dog. Move through a flow. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come forward, high plank. And then slowly lower down onto the elbows, low plank. Holding here. You can stay as you are or sway the hips from side to side to activate the obliques a little bit more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press yourself back up, high plank, and then downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze towards the hands, step or hop quietly to the top of your space. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Root through the right leg as you send the left knee up towards the chest. Roll out the left ankle. Opposite direction. Holding the shin with just that right hand, left arm trails behind you. Stay Stay as you are or lengthen out through that left leg as you grab the outer edge of the foot with the right hand. Slowly come back through to center, and then use the help of the hands to find your tree pose. Arms can go wherever they feel best, by the sides, in prayer, or maybe up by the ears. Bring the knee to the midline of the body, and then find your warrior 3. Bend through that front right knee and slowly drop the left toes to the back of the mat. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Left arm goes behind the back. Right arm over right ear, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands to frame the front foot, down dog or 3-legged dog, and move through your flow. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. This time, arms come by the sides, palms face up, lift up the knees, lift up the belly, or not the belly, the chest rather, and the arms, finding your locust pose. Strengthening the back as you gaze towards the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften down. Take the gaze to the side. Hands if you wish. Then bend through the knees and windshield wiper the legs from side to side, giving the quads a little stretch, a little massage, and the hips a little stretch. Gaze to the opposite side. And then find stillness with those legs in center. Release the legs long. And repeat one last time here. This time maybe taking an interlace of the hands behind the back as you press up the knees and press up the chest. Lifting the hands away from the glutes. Gaze to the top of your mat. For 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1. Lower down right away, hands by the upper ribs, and send the hips back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze towards the hands, step or hop to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe the feet apart. Find your yogi squat, malasana, as you bring prayer hands through to heart center. Stay as you are or release the arms down and experiment with a little bit of an arm balancer crow pose. Maybe toying with 1 foot or maybe 2 feet off of your mat. Otherwise, malasana is where we will stay. Slowly find your malasana if you're not already there. And then release the arms down, lift the hips up, and heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, move through a flow. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, rise. Right knee, left elbow. Hold here. Extend that right leg out. Lift the left arm up. Lift the hips up high. Fall in triangle. You can experiment with lifting that right leg off the ground for an additional challenge. Good. Right away, step into your side plank. Feet are side by side. Modify by dropping the right knee down if you need to. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, high plank position, and move through a flow. Good. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, rise. Left knee, right elbow, squeeze and hold. Fall in triangle. Lift up that left leg as an option. Step the feet side by side, side plank. Lift those hips up nice and high for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. On the exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Inhale, find your high plank and lower all the way to the belly. Good. Option to repeat your locust pose with the interlace of the hands behind the back, one finger further than last time. Grab hold of the ankles and find your bow pose as you lift the knees up, lift the chest up, and connect the hands to those ankles. Gaze towards the top of your mat. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly soften down, hands by the upper ribs, and take a brief child's pose. Calm, steady breathing. Catching your breath and reconnecting with your intention for today's practice. Good. On the next inhale, find your tabletop position. Send those hips up high. Moving into a bit of a cool down here. Inhale, right leg high. Right leg comes through for pigeon pose. Proud pigeon to start. Chest tall, proud and open. And when you're ready, exhale, melt forward onto the forearms or all the way to your third eye. On the next inhale, slowly walk the hands in towards the body. Stay as you are or bend through that back left leg and reach for it with the right arm as you pull the heel down in towards the glute. Gazing behind you, stretching out that left quad. Good. On the exhale, slowly release that left foot down, no slinging motion. Square through the hips, square through the shoulders. Weight in that right glute as you swing the left leg all the way around over top of that right knee. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to find length through the spine. Exhale to find depth through your twist. One more. Inhale, come back through to center, reach those arms up. Exhale, gentle counter twist to the opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms to the side, right away, Navasana, boat pose. Supporting the legs by grabbing hold of the backs of the thighs or placing the palms up for an extra challenge. Good, on the inhale, find low boat. Exhale, lift right back up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold low boat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift right back up, cross the legs, and find momentum to shoot into your high plank. Good, right away, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And left leg comes through for pigeon pose on the opposite side. Proud to start and humble to progress. On the next inhale, slowly walk your way back into your proud pigeon. And then stay as you are or bend through that back right knee as you reach for the ankle with the right hand and pull heel in towards glute. Relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw, softening the gaze. Slowly release the back foot down, square through the shoulders, and swing that right leg all the way around over top of the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist left. Left hand behind you, like a kickstand, right arm to take you deeper into the twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, counter twist to the opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms to the side, right away, boat pose, Navasana. This time, squeeze the legs together as if you had a piece of paper between the knees and press the hands into the outsides of the legs. We're really trying to squeeze everything towards the midline here. Squeezing as tight as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find low boat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Cactus the arms, bend through the knees, windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Good. Slowly find stillness with those knees in center. And then tuck the tailbone under, press up through the heels, hips come high, and interlace the hands behind the back as you press the shoulder blades together, shoulder bridge. Stay down on the heels or lift up onto the tippy toes for a little bit of a deeper variation. And on the exhale, slowly release the arms from behind the back and melt all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. Lift the legs up, happy baby, grabbing hold of the big toes with the peace fingers or the outer edges of the feet. An option to sway side to side. Notice how it feels to press the shoulders down towards the mat, getting deeper into the stretch. If you're rocking, find stillness. Lengthen out through those legs, feeling a deep stretch in the hamstrings, the inner portions of the legs. And then you're welcome to close the legs like you're closing a book, trying to keep those feet nice and straight. And then slowly release any grip of the feet, but keep the legs elevated. Release the arms by the sides. Palms facing up, we call this waterfall pose. Staying rather still, or maybe swaying from side to side, or drawing some figure eights. Giving the internal organs a bit of a massage. Allowing the blood to travel towards the upper body, the organs. And then hugging the knees in towards the chest. Drawing the nose up towards the knees, making yourself really small for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the exhale, melt all the way down. Find your final Savasana. For many of us, it might be a common habit to skip this very, very important portion of the practice. Shavasana is our opportunity to rest, digest, and absorb everything our body just did. So I really, really encourage you to just take a few mindful moments here to find absolute stillness in your practice. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. Bring some gentle movement back into the fingers and back into the toes. And when you're ready to do so, meeting in a seated, cross-legged position on your mat. Trying to keep the eyes closed as you arrive here if you can. Option to take half lotus, full lotus, or just regular cross-legged position. Palms face down, gesture of groundedness, or up, gesture of openness. And inviting a hand mudra into our practice, connecting the thumbs and the index fingers together, creating an energetic circuit for ourselves. Inviting you to reconnect with the intention from your practice today. And when you're ready to do so, on the inhale, reach the arms up, keeping the eyes closed. On the exhale, take prayer hands to the forehead, pure thoughts for the rest of your day. Prayer hands to the mouth, a representation of pure speech. And prayer hands to heart center, pure intentions. Bow your head in appreciation for your body for showing up today and for practicing, for honoring your intention to the best of your abilities. And then on the inhale, take the head back through to center, keep the eyes closed, rub the palms together to create some heat, create some energy. Once you feel the warmth between your palms, that energy, place warm palms over top of closed eyes. Take a moment to feel into the darkness. And then slowly begin to flutter the eyes open behind the palms. And peel the palms very slowly and mindfully away from the face to arrive back into this space and back into this moment. With that, my friends, we are at the end of our time together today. Thank you so much for joining me for this Power Vinyasa Level 2 intermediate practice. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love to hear from you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon in the next video. Ciao for now, my friends.